Hello, folks. I just came out of the house. I got my computer work done, but I didn't get all my computer work done. Hello, I think it's Mr. Arabic. I don't speak or don't read Arabic, so I got a hard time with it, and I can't do Google Translate while I'm streaming. So I'm sorry. But thanks for commenting. I hope you said something nice. Oh, the goose just attacked Doug. Oh, that's not good, Goose. Oh, Doug, I know, eh? He charged you. Oh, man, I just flipped the camera around. Which one is that? It's a Chinese. That's unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. It actually went after Doug. That one right there, the white one. I'm thinking that's a male. That might be the one that attacked me. Remember when I picked up that female down in the swamp and he just lost it? We might have an aggressive one. It looks like a male. He's got a tight belly. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that guy. Man, I wish I wouldn't have switched the camera around. I'm blown away, actually. The geese, now they're coming after me. Oh no, I'm getting stalked. Oh no, now they're behind me. Oh, the geese know I'm out. Oh man, I wish I wouldn't have flipped the camera around. He got about, I'd say, within 2 feet of Doug. He had his neck stretched out low, going after Doug, and then Doug turned around and went after him. Because I guess Doug was like, okay, what do you think you're doing, Goose? And then the goose took off. Doug, that was wild. Well, if it's happened once, it'll happen again. It won't be the only time. Lucy, it looks like she's making friends with these 2 other women. Because that's they're all, those 3 are Lucy and 2 females. That's a female. I think that's an African. I'm not sure, guys. It's got a low belly on it, so I'm thinking it's a female. Doug. He didn't like that when the goose came after him. Oh, Doug, yeah, I know. Stupid dog. Chasing crows. It's like, you just, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. And I didn't want to tie him up because I had the ducks out here, but nothing happened. Except, holy mackerel, this is no longer lawn. It is absolutely destroyed. Oh, boys. Yeah, I know, ducks. Okay. Look at this. It's just destroyed. I've lost my lawn down here. It's not even a lawn anymore. It's a mud hole. It's just a big mud hole. Holy mackerels. I don't believe this. Oh. Relax, ducks. It's just Doug right there. Yeah, I know. I don't have to worry about mowing it, that's for sure. Look at that. Like, total destruction. Unbelievable. They're a little bit skittish here, and Doug's being good. He probably wasn't good earlier, because I heard him do a couple bursts barking at the trees. Oh, they're coming out. The invading force, eh? Look at that. Doug, you deserve the limp. Being stupid. Okay, how many ducks were back there? It's like never-ending ducks coming out. Alright, time to get the feed happening here. Yeah, he was doing the crow thing. I was just shaking my head. I was like, dog, you are. And then my neighbor was shooting, and then he started tearing at the screen door, all freaked out. Oh, pancake update, 251 pancakes. It was the grand total. Which really wouldn't have been 251 if I could have cooked them all that night. Because, you know, the blueberry juice made them thinner. I probably would have, that recipe probably would have been 180 if I would have cooked them all that night. But there was no way I was going to stay up that late. There was just no way. So 251 is what I finally got. Alright, let's do the feed here. They're all bagged up. Migration going. I'm so tired today, guys. I wasn't going to turn this camera on, honestly. I was just going to feed the ducks, but I thought, oh, I can't help myself. I'm a serial streamer, but don't expect too much out of me today because I'm just tired. That's all I am. I'm just tired. It was a big weekend of everything I do here plus cleaning. I'd like to go lay down and sleep right now, actually. I don't even want to cook supper, I'm so tired. I just want to lay down and do nothing. Actually lay down and watch a movie. That's what I feel like doing. I didn't realize it, but I hadn't done my social media in 3.5 days because I was in the pen. I was 1 day behind and then I spent 2 days in the pen. So today it was like I was doing Friday. I did Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, like 3.5 days. It was like and I didn't want to do it. Man, using this left leg because I can't stand on my, I can't balance, I should say, on my left leg because of my ankle. So I use my left leg to help me throw the bag up, and it doesn't always work right. Doesn't always work right at all, actually. I just don't believe how tired I am. I wish the ducks were in the pen right now so I could like go in and just like lay down on the couch and be a slob and not worry about them. I hate that, I can't really relax because, you know, I know that they're in the yard and I gotta leave idiot Doug outside who today drove me nuts with the neighbors. I don't understand it, you know? I can shoot a gun. He'll come right beside me. He'll stand right beside me while I'm shooting the gun. Lightning storm, like thunder lightning storms, he runs around the yard barking at thunder. But if my neighbor shoots, he sits at the front door just vibrating. And then he'll vibrate and then start clawing at the screen and put some more holes in the screen. That's why I don't bother replacing the screen, because Doug's just going to put a hole in it. All right. I'm doing good. How are you? We only got 51 people here. What's going on with YouTube notifications? Is it broken again? I wonder if I'm on the right network. Bear with me, guys. I think I might be on the house network. I'll be right back. No, I'm on the right network. Pretty crazy, eh? That big storm that's coming. That's crazy stuff, guys. Like crazy, crazy. And it's bigger than Harvey. That's even crazier. It makes me really happy. I'm living in a really cold climate. I'm telling you that much. I wouldn't want to put up with hurricanes, tornadoes, and all that kind of stuff. Well, we do get tornadoes up here, but not like you guys do in the south. I have gone through a tornado storm, I've seen the destruction of a tornado going through, like really close. But it was dark, so I didn't really get to see it. I just saw the aftermath the next day, and it was like pretty epic. The stuff that was destroyed. Is this stream working, John, outside? No, it's not working. We're out right now. We're down. It's CGI right now, is what I'm running. I'm running a CGI stream just until I come back online. Okay. So just bear with me. I'll be back soon. We should be back online pretty quick here. So I'll just have a CGI of me walking across the lawn, yard. That's a CGI garage behind me. And all the noises you hear in the yard, they're just fake animals. So update on the boots. The boot guy company. They're sending a courier. I gotta box the boots up, and they're gonna look at the boots and decide if they're gonna do something. So the boots are going back tomorrow. Doug, come here. Come here, dog. Come here. Come here. I'm not joking. I'll tie you up. Say hi to everybody. Where's your nose? Hi. There's Doug. Oh, you. Okay, heel. So they're going to take the boots back and look at them and decide what they're going to do. And like, it's a really big company. I said to the girl, I said, just send me a new pair of boots. I'll send you these ones back. Like, what more proof do you need online? There's the video of the boots. Now we need to get them back to look at them. Then I told them they leaked. I said they started leaking 3 weeks ago. And then she goes, oh, well, that shouldn't have happened. They're definitely defective. Yeah, duh. So I gotta send the courier picks them up tomorrow. They said that they're gonna look at them right away. So probably, what's tomorrow? Wednesday? They get them Thursday. Maybe they'll send a pair out right away Thursday and they'll come here Friday. I told her I glued the boots too. They said no problem, we'll cut the glue out and we'll look. I said, because I had to get boots to get me through. So, and I told them everything that happened on the phone and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, and man, one of these customer service people on the phone, They wouldn't shut up long enough to listen to me. Holy mackerels, guys. Look at this. I put 5 bags in yesterday. And they inhaled it. It's just dust. They must be hungry. I was going to get energetic today and go down to the lake because I noticed that at the mouth of the creek out in the water that there was a whole bunch of floating matter, like from a turtle type situation, and it looked like the creek was empty, but I couldn't get motivated. Not gonna lie, I just couldn't get motivated. Red's out there. See Red? Did you see him? See the duck right there? See him? No, sorry. You guys are chatting, so I can't see where my finger is. There he is. There's Red. See him? I might walk out there when I do this stream. I might. We'll see. I got to get a little bit motivated today, but not too much motivated. I don't want to wake up too much. You know what I mean? But he was bad today, chasing crows. I wanted to beat him with a 2x4. He was making me mad. But unfortunately, I couldn't find a 2x4 in the house anywhere. Then he comes over to the house and starts ripping at the screen and puts some more holes in the screen because my neighbor was shooting. Just vibrating like a little baby. Oh. Crows, yeah, but they're not that evil. But man, the dog is like, he's not right upstairs. Not right upstairs. Oh, speaking of children, how many people are here? 66. Yeah, I could share this with you. You know how in the morning, you know how people, you can't say anything anymore without offending somebody. You know that now? You know how it is? Like, it's like you just no matter what you say, somebody's gonna, it's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. You know, do we all agree on this now? It just doesn't matter what you say anymore. Somebody's going to be offended. You know what I mean? I'm hoping somebody is going to acknowledge this. Okay, so you're going to love this one. You're going to love this one, okay? You know how we have in the morning, we have these little ducks that are challenged, and that they're, you know, the short bus ducks, we've called them, okay? Well, we can't call them short bus ducks anymore because they people are taking offense to this, that the special needs children could be offended by this. Well, I got a duck that's upside down. The short bus ducks, we have to come up with a new terminology for them. Now the thing is, my buddy took a short bus to school because on his route there wasn't a lot of kids on his route. So, oh, okay, Doug. Oh, Doug, you got your foot stuck. Oh, okay, this duck from last night, guys. I think he got his leg broke last night. It's absolutely completely gimped. Tie him up, and then how does he get the fox coming into the yard to get the ducks? If I tie Doug up, I don't understand. And then just do his job. No, this duck got hurt inside the pen. Doug wasn't there. This was the duck last night from the fox coming in, got ran over by all the ducks, or got ran over by the other ducks. This duck's not doing good. Man, just last night, eh? He was perfectly fine, then got ran over by the ducks in the mob last night, and now he's done. Unbelievable. We got hurt ducks. We can't call them short bus ducks anymore. I can't win. I'm just the offending channel on YouTube, and I have ducks. The offensive duck guy. I laughed so hard when I read that comment, guys. I'm not going to stop calling them short bus ducks, okay? I'm not, okay? Like, there's a line. I have to draw the line, you know? Like, I like, this political correctness thing drives me up the wall. Honestly, it does. So, short bus ducks are here to stay. You know, it's just gone nuts, man. It's like the people, they're just not right upstairs. Not right at all. How can you find short bus ducks as offending? What's offending is I got to cut this duck's head off. That's offending. Right, duck? You're going to lose your life because of a fox. Ducks. You can't even move around. There's something seriously wrong with you. Okay, you can't even, come on. You can't even hold yourself up. What happened to you last night? And Doug wasn't around you, I know that for sure. But that wasn't the work of Doug. What's going on? That's weird. It's really weird. It's like, let me get this side. No, it's just limp. It's connected, but it's just gone totally one leg, like it's broken. These ducks are really small, guys. Like, they're so tiny. It's unbelievable. It's okay, duck, look up. Look up. Like, you know, they're so small. They're tiny, tiny little ducks. It's like, I don't get it. Like, you feel them and it's like they got nothing on them. And the colored ducks, that's it. You know, the brown ones, the black ones, they're just tiny little things. They're not a very big meat duck. Splint its leg will work, but it's not. It's the hip. It needs a replacement hip surgery. Doug. I'm getting wet. Thank you. Thank you very much. We got a lot of water yesterday. Doug will only drink out, like if I lower the volume, like the pressure on the hose, he's not very interested in it. He only likes it when it's blowing full speed, like full power. As soon as I turn the volume down, he loses interest in licking it. I don't know what it is. But he loves splashing me. I do not believe what's happening, guys. I'm having a hard time doing this right now. So just to recap, we've got some new people here. We're 110 people. We can no longer use the short bus duck terminology for the challenge ducks in the morning. I laughed so hard. You have no idea the chuckle I got. It was a big chuckle. I laughed out loud. I'm not lying. I didn't do one of those LOL things in the comments. I did a real LOL. Did I find the duck that Doug ran over? Nope, haven't found any duck. Haven't been looking for a duck. Just came out here, just doing this now, guys. What you've seen so far in this stream is been me today. Lights just came on. End of the days already. If we had a long bus full of ducks that challenge, that's a flock of really stupid ducks. A big flock of stupid ducks. We're lucky we can only fill a short bus right now. So I guess short bus duck is right up there with everything else now, eh? Short bus is the trigger word, banana peels and trees. Man, oh man, the trigger list is so long I can't even keep track of it. Make a guy just want to move away into the bush. Oh wait, I already am in the bush. I forgot about that. Just imagine this, okay? You know, you have enough of all this craziness. You move away to the bush, but actually disconnect from society, okay? Totally disconnect. No internet, no nothing, zero zip. Like you don't even come out for food. Literally live off the land out in the bush, okay? And then surface in 20 years. Would you be shocked? Well, I don't think you'd be shocked. I think you'd be just like, be amazed that anybody's still alive. Oh, we'll be all in government concentration camps. There's an injured duck over by the garden. I'll go take a look. Some of my fans are humor challenged. No, it's just people on the internet. They're humor challenged. That's all it is. It's just they're just challenged. I don't know what it is, but challenged our politicians are. Oh, the ducks are coming over for a snack here. You don't like the way I say challenge? Sorry, Jennifer. I'm triggering you? See, they want food. They're like, we know you're bringing food. Yeah, I am. I'm bringing lots of food. 5 bags. I know she's kidding. Kim? We're offended at being offended here. You know what I'm really offended about? Like, I watch the news today. It's my day off. My idea of enjoyment is watching the news. I shouldn't do it to myself, but there's we have up here in Canada, we're just as corrupt as you are down in the States. Just as corrupt as any country in the world. Our finance minister is married to a billionaire, and they're doing a new tax plan to attack small farmers so that they can't have holding companies to pass the family farms down to their kids. And then the media exposed that this billionaire finance minister we have and his wife have all these multiple holding companies hiding all these real estate assets all over Canada. But yet family farms aren't allowed to have holding companies so they can transfer ownership of the farm to the family. You know what I mean? But yet he had a $30 million company handed to him by his dad through a holding company. The hypocrisy is unbelievable, guys. And yet, you know what we're arguing about? You know what's so frustrating about this all is we're arguing about short bus ducks. There's so much more important things for us to be focused on, and we're worried about short bus duck terminology. It's baffling how dumbed down we are. It's baffling, guys. It's frustrating as hell, actually. The important things we can't grasp, so we don't talk about. But, you know, we can criticize somebody calling a short bus duck, right? And the dog licking my face that probably has licked some duck poop somewhere, right? Hey, duggies? The duck runner over. Oh, you were bad today. Oh, if I could have found a 2x4. Mistake. When you're throwing 80-pound feed bags up on your chest like that, don't hang your glasses underneath your chin. It cuts into your throat. Wouldn't that be wild if I would have pulled up the feed bag live on YouTube, did the kick up, you know, feed bag to my neck, and jabbed the plastic, the glasses into my neck, cut my artery, and just bled to death right here because I would just die live on YouTube. It could have happened. With my luck. And then maybe the topic would change from short bus ducks to the guy that killed himself on YouTube with a pair of glasses on his neck and a feed bag. Magoo. Magoo was picking on Doug's rear end with his bill. He walked over and bumped into Doug. That was funny. Of course, I didn't have the camera pointing the right direction because I'm just not all together here. You're right, Norm. If I say it, it can be said. That's the bottom line. I'm how do you say this? I'm a fluid guideline. I'm the fluid guidelines. That's what I am. So it's like, because I'm pretty good at regulating myself. I'm 99.9%, pretty good. Keeping it clean. You know what I mean? Oh no, Jennifer, they're going to review your social media and find out that you're a duckaholic. You're screwed. Especially when they find out about short bus ducks, making fun of banana peels and trees, and you're in California. Like, and ducks might be offensive in California. It's totally possible. You never know. Your boss might have a duck phobia, and you could trigger him. Your boss might have a kid on the short bus. Think about that. And then you're watching this guy in Canada with a bunch of short bus ducks making fun of them. He might report me to YouTube. Oh man, got really dry there for a second. We got flutes, bananas and trees, short bus ducks, duck bowling. This is a bad YouTube channel. Dog's coming over for attention. No, he's not. He's doing a walk by. He does that, where he walks by me like, oh, I'm coming over for a pay attention, and then no, not really. Oh, we got a feeder rush. There you go. Yeah, ducks, there's feed. I can't believe 5 bags. 5 bags of food. Which, think about this, guys. This is the opposite of what normally happens. Usually, the later in the season, they eat less, not more. I'm just blown away how small the ducks are. The colored ones. I wouldn't have the colored ones again. Nothing special about them, They're just too small for my liking. Maybe they're good egg layers. I don't know, but they're just too small for me. I like a big duck. I like my breeders. You know how big they are? We need some big Peking Drake, jumbo Peking Drakes to breed with them. Have some really big ducks next year. I'm so looking forward to that, hatching next year live on YouTube. I don't want to rush winter or anything like that, but I'm looking forward to it. It's like I've got something to look forward to. Live streaming a whole bunch of, and I'm gonna figure out systems to make it a little more efficient in the back room. Like I gotta get my thinking hat on, just to make it a little more flow in the back room, a little more dedicated to hatching. If you know what I mean. Like I'm gonna run more power out back there because I like to get more power, so I can run more heat. Because if we're gonna start hatching in a month earlier, the back room's cool. So I gotta run more power. So I gotta put some power plugs in. You know. You have your hat on, Matt? Yeah. I have a hat on. Oh yeah. Well, I wouldn't leave the electronics all back there anyways for the winter. Last year I moved everything to my living room. Because in the winter, you know, walking through the house with snow on your feet isn't the end of the world. But it's just this time of year walking through the house, it's duck crap. It's not snow. I'll have to figure out something else. Turn my kitchen totally into a, media room or something. I'll figure something out. But the back room will be like substantially media because everything's gonna be live streamed back there. So it's gonna be like there's gonna be a fair amount of equipment in the back room just to do the live streaming. Plus, I gotta talk to my internet service provider because my internet radio will only do 35 peak, 30 continuous, and even 30 continuous it still has problems, which I'm actually, I sent him an email. I want to talk to him about it because I think why we're having this problem is that it seems when I do a lot of streaming, like if I do 4 streams continuous, or if I do 3 streams like 3-4 days in a row, my radio corrupts, the firmware corrupts, and he has to reboot the radio. That's why the other day when I lost my internet in the morning, he had to reboot my radio because my radio, the thing that's like connected to the house that connects to the tower up there on the big radio tower, from the radio tower to my house, it's a commercial system, but it's only meant for 20 up, 10 down maximum, or 10 up, 20 down maximum. It's not meant to do what I'm doing it. We've got it set to like totally screaming speed, which the little CPU in the radio is running at 100% solid. So it's working too hard, and the firmware keeps corrupting and has to be rebooted. And that's why those days when all of a sudden I have no internet and I'm on dial-up, like I was still connected doing chat with you guys, but I couldn't do any video streaming because my connection was that slow. That's why I'm still connected. It's just that I got no speed. So there's another radio system which I got to talk to him about. The only problem with this company, it's not like a big company, they're a little tiny company. You got to buy your radio. They don't supply it. So, but you know, it's still a good deal because there's nobody else out here. It's like I paid like $600 for my radio when I got the system installed, and then I pay a monthly rental on the service. But it's I have to change the radio, which means they have to hire somebody to climb the radio tower to install the radio up on the radio tower behind me. Which, right there. Can you see the radio tower, guys? Is it showing up in the video? Well, it's up there anyways. It's right at the top. I don't know if it's showing up, but anyways, there it is. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna this hurt duck that I was talking about, a black hurt duck that's not moving. I see a bunch of black ducks, and I see a lot of black ducks not moving. So I don't know how am I supposed to find this black duck that's not moving without walking down there and forcing all the ducks to move. I think I'm gonna have to wait till the end of the day and go with a flashlight, and the duck that doesn't move gets put in the hospital. I see a lot of black ducks not moving. Yeah, a lot of black ducks just sitting there, guys. I just can't believe how my lawn's just destroyed now. It's not even a lawn down here. Oh man, they've just destroyed it. Oh no. Here they come. Do you hear them? They're coming behind us. Oh, they're slowing down. What, living by a radio station is living large? They moved in after I was here. I was here way before them. Which I wasn't happy when they put that big tower in. I had the red lights in the skies. It ruined my view of the stars. But it was the best thing. I'm not going to go look for it, guys. So don't waste your time commenting where it is. I'm going to wait till tonight. And I'll take a light. And I'll go down here when all the ducks have left. And I'll look around for the duck that doesn't move. No. I'm not going to go down there, and I don't want a whole bunch of comments explaining to me, because you guys are terrible at articulating in comments where things are around here. Oh, there's always dislikes. It's probably the triggered people about the short bus ducks. So yeah, there's comments I don't even know what they mean. You guys are having a conversation. They offended me. They triggered me with the red lights in the sky. Actually, I was triggered by that dot. See the dot up there? It sent me over the edge. Oh. That storm that's coming Florida, eh? Hopefully it veers north and just pounds New York with a bad storm instead of a full-blown storm in Florida. You know, a bad rainstorm is one thing, but getting hit with a hurricane is another. I know the short bus ducks. I couldn't believe the comment, guys. I was so... Oh, man. I chuckled. I really did laugh. I did laugh. I didn't do an LOL or anything, but I just chuckled for real. Actually, the best comment. I stumbled. I know YouTube recommends this to me. I gotta share this with you. It's so funny. Okay, it's a short video. It's like not even a minute long, and it's a guy at a shooting range. Okay, he's shooting his rifle at a shooting range. It's a real shooting range. Okay, and he's shooting, and he's not even going crazy. Like, he's shooting like a one shot every second. Okay, and he empties his clip of 30 rounds, and it's in the wintertime. And this guy walks over to him and says, "Hey, keep it down. Don't you hear the guy over at the house yelling about the noise?" Now, the guy's at a shooting range with earmuffs on, okay, shooting a rifle, and he lets his 30 rounds go. There's nobody else at the shooting range. It's totally empty. And the guy comes over and tells him, "Didn't you hear the guy across the street yelling at you?" And he's, "No, I got earmuffs on. I'm shooting. How am I going to hear a guy across the street?" You know, then, "Well, you know, there's houses all around us." I'm thinking to myself right off the bat, the guy, this is the range master. There's houses all around us at a shooting range. That's really strange. And then he says, "There's a bunch of dogs at the other end of the shooting range that you're freaking the dogs out." And this guy put a comment at the bottom that I chuckled, because I'm a big dog lover, you know, guys. Like, I love animals and that, but the comment was pure gold. The guy goes, he should have answered back, "The reason I was firing multiple rounds is I was firing at the dogs, and I had to do a lot of follow-up shots because they kept moving." I was like, it was a bad comment, but it was funny, you know. But like, why is there a doghouse at the end of the shooting range where they're all, like, why would you have a dog compound at the end of a shooting range? Why was there houses all behind the shooting range? Like, it was just unbelievable. Like, who builds a shooting range in the middle of a residential area? It had to be the houses that got built up afterwards, you know? Like, It had to be. It just had to be. But the comment was pure gold. The guy says, it's like, you should have commented he was shooting at the dogs and he had to keep doing follow-up shots because they kept moving. I was like, oh man, it's just so dark, eh? It's like, but who builds houses and puts a dog kennel by a shooting range? Like, I don't get it. I can understand building on floodplains. I totally understand that because humans are stupid. And, we've done it for eons, building close to water because it makes life easier. And we weigh the risk, we're close to water, then, we can do the risk. We can mitigate the risk. We can take that chance, but building a shooting range, it's like, and then you're offended by the shooting. It's like my neighbor next door. He's exactly my neighbor. He moved in and then tells me to be quiet. What? I was here before you making noise. Like, my neighbor's perfect. My neighbor is a perfect example of the guy at the shooting range. Oh, ducks are starting to move. We got a little bit of a migration happening here. All right, guys. I'm going to I'm just reading the comments here. Water and beer are going quick in Florida. The last thing you want is beer during a hurricane. It dehydrates you. You need water. Which I don't understand. Why don't people have water jugs to put their own water in? Why buy in bottled water? I don't understand that. No, you're not boring me, John. It's just that I wasn't going to turn the camera on because I'm really hungry right now and I'm trying to decide what to do for food. Like, I'm really trying to decide what to do for food. I'm at a loss. Like, I got leftover duck from last night, but I'm thinking something else. And I'm tired because I did too much computer work. I was on the computer. Well, I did 3.5 days worth of social media. So, no apple crisp left in the house. It's gone. There's nothing left in the house. I got nothing except just leftover duck from last night, veggies, a raw duck, got some chicken, I got lamb. I got lots of stuff to cook up, but I just don't feel like cooking. Honestly, I want to go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go lay down in bed. But I can't because I got all these critters running around my yard. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, the geese are behind me. They're watching me. What's your question, Kaylin? I didn't see the comment. So if I don't see the comment, I can't answer you. Relax. I'm looking for the question, Kaylin. Did you hear that? That's a big gun. Look at this. It's so big, it's freaking the ducks out. Look at that. That's a big gun. That's huge. Like, that was reverberating across the horizon. It's got Doug freaked out too. Someone's shooting a really, really big gun. Big gun. It was 2 shots. One right behind each other. Could be a 50 cal. You're allowed to own 50 cals. I'd love to own a 50 cal. You're allowed to have them in Canada too. I'd love to have a 50 caliber. I would, just to own it, just for the future. You never know, eh? But they're like so expensive. Like a 50 cal, the cheapest one I've seen up here is like $7,200. I've seen them up like around 12, 14, but 7,200 is the cheapest one I've seen. And then the ammo is like ridiculous expensive. It's like, why would I shoot a duck with a 50 cal, Norm? That makes no sense, Norm. You're not making any sense. How about shooting a coyote? I think Ron, it is $5 a shot, Canadian. I think it is $5 a Canadian. I think a 50 pack of bullets is $250. I think that's what it is, and that's surplus. Yeah, so $38.95. You know, $7,000. $7,000 Canadian. So that's about right. It's usually double. Whatever your gun price in the States is double up here. Because with the taxes and everything, and the duties and crap. But I'd love to have a 50 caliber. But it's just the ammo, $5 a pop. I have a hard time with $1 a shot. I have a hard time with $2. Is even harder, but $5 would be right. But a nice semi-automatic 5-round mag. Oh, that'd be nice. Semi-automatic 50 cal. Mr. Coyote, you know, hit him with that. Whew, he would just literally blow up. You'd have to, a photo girl, it'd be on a tripod. You wouldn't hold her. You could hold her. It would be a good kick, but it would be like a pretty good blow up. Oh, would you ever sicken him, eh? Problem is that the round would go right through the coyote, blow him up, and then, you know, whatever tree behind him would get it too, you know. So, yeah, they can be shoulder fired. Yeah, I know. They have them up here, but the tripod's way easier on you. So, maybe one day I'll buy myself a 50 caliber. Ain't gonna happen now. I don't have $7,000 for a 50 caliber. Oh, I just did a GoFundMe though. I could rename the GoFundMe for the barn and change it to a 50 cal. Oh, we're not doing the barn. I wouldn't do that, guys. I'm joking. But I did just raise $7,000 for the barn. So there's a 50 cal for Matt. Hey, oh, if I was a YouTube scammer, I could do that. Hey, how many times do you think I could pull that off? And there's guys on YouTube that do that kind of stuff, you know, where they, you know, beg for money and then they change what they're going to spend it on and then don't spend it on. Like that young lad that raised $100,000 doing a lottery to win $100,000 and then bought himself a $60,000 Corvette. And then he still has millions of subscribers. I don't know how you could, you know, do that. But there is a guy, and I know because they exposed him, and then they caught him on video buying the Corvette. And he raised $100,000, and then said that the reason he couldn't do the lottery for the $100,000 that he raised, it was like he said you're supposed to be send $5 or something to enter, and then everybody gets a chance to win the $100,000. And he says that he couldn't do it because he wasn't a licensed lottery, and so all he could do with the money was buy a Corvette. That's so bad, eh? I can't have a lottery and give my $100,000 away that I just raised from you, so I have to go buy myself a Corvette, and I'm sorry, I'm depressed. You know. Well, you can fix stupid, Chrissy. You didn't know that? You think you can fix stupid? Cooking and watching the Duck Adventures at the same time. That's not correct, Tom. Politically, I'm offended. You can't fix stupid, Chrissy. Stupid is a permanent thing. Trust me. I'm 55, and lots of us viewers here can verify this. It's usually when you're stupid for good. Stupid takes effort to be stupid. Laziness. Because if you don't want to be stupid, you can educate yourself, but that's too hard. Oh, I've seen intelligent people that are stupid. I've seen people with degrees that have no common sense that are just bar none dumb. But on paper, way smarter than me. Way smarter than me. But in life, just stunned. Stupid is forever. Well, sometimes. Common sense is taken out of us at school. The government makes sure of that, so we get rid of our common sense. They're stupid, then they're stupid. I like that one, Jennifer. Stupid. That's the short bus people, eh? Short bus ducks. Oh, I just offended somebody. Oh no, I probably just. Is there any more thumbs down, guys? There's thumbs down should be happening soon. I just said it. Short bus stupid people. Look at them, eh? They know what they're going to do to me tonight. They're not going to go out. They're not going to go in, eh? They're gonna stay out as long as possible. I got 5 thumbs down now. Yeah, no, I am bad. Look at that, eh? Look at that dog. Oh, look at his address inside. Look at that. See that address, guys? Get that quick so you can stalk me. Somebody told me that, eh? Oh, you know Doug's address? You can see it on the collar. I said, I hope so. If he gets lost, I want him to come home. Maybe somebody will come here with a bus. Short bus. Give it to us for the ducks. Yeah, he's got a microchip. But how does a microchip help at midnight when someone finds them on the side of the road? Wouldn't it be a lot more efficient if they just like, oh, there's a collar. Oh, there's a big address on the collar. Oh, that's just down the road. Let's take this dog down the road so the owner doesn't worry anymore. Wouldn't that be a little more efficient than, oh, we'll keep the dog overnight, then tomorrow we'll take him to the vet, and then we'll see if he has a chip and we'll scan him. And meanwhile, I'm here 24 hours just freaking out thinking my dog's gone, dead somewhere, no one knows where he is. You know what I mean? Like, I want him back right away. You know? I don't want people to be thinking like, oh, where this dog belongs. You know what I mean? And the reason I did this was because Doug one day was out front on the highway, and these people found Doug on the side of the highway. This is the first year I had him, and they put him in his car. He was right in front of the gate, out in the highway. They put him in his car, and my gate has a beware of dog picture and everything about the guard dog and the whole bit right on right there, right in front of the gate. Doug was in front of the gate, but on the other side of the road. They put him in the car because they didn't know where he belonged. They were going to take him up the road. I'm like, you're standing here in front of my gate, and there's a picture of a dog on my gate, and you're wondering where this dog is coming from. They're stupid, okay? But they were kind. They were really kind. They were really nice. They put the dog in the back of the car, but they were going to take him up the hill, up over there, okay? Half a kilometer up the hill, and see where he belonged. So I said, I'm putting my address on him. Because I couldn't believe it. I went out there calling, and I walked out to the gate, and I saw them putting Doug in the car, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, we found him on the side of the road. You found him on the side of the road in front of my gate. It's like, holy God, I really appreciate you getting him off the highway, but, there's a gate there with a picture of a dog on it. Do you think maybe he would have belonged there? Oh, we're going to take him up to the top of the hill and see if anybody owned him. Why wouldn't you check the house closest to him? No. Tattoo? Couldn't get anybody to tattoo him. Nobody would tattoo him. Because there's a law against tattooing dogs, eh? It has to be done in a vet hospital. If you do it in a tattoo parlor, it's classed as animal cruelty because the dog is not sedated. If the dog's awake and you're tattooing him, you're torturing the dog, so the SPCA can shut you down and the tattoo guy can lose his license because he's torturing a dog in a place where only humans are supposed to be getting tattooed. So the only way you can tattoo a dog is take him to the vet, get the vet to knock him out on the table, out cold, have the tattoo artist come there and tattoo him under supervision of the vet to make sure he's not being going through any pain. That's the law. I checked into it all. So it was just easier to go onto tags.com, order a collar with his address on it. I was triggered. On his stomach. On his clear belly stomach. In big giant block letters, so it couldn't be missed. Inside the ear, I had a dog was tattooed right inside the ear. The vet did it when he got his nuts cut off, nuts cut off. Neutered. Do you know what I mean? And they did the inside of his ear. EV40 was his number. I don't know what it meant, but that was his number. That was the vet gave him. Ziad, don't do the emojis, guys. You'll get banned for excessive emoji use, okay? So cool it on the emojis. No, Photo Girl, you can unban them. We warn them. We give them 300-second timeout and warn them. And then we ban them the second time on the emoji thing. So unban them. Oh, he was asking for subs? Oh, I missed that. Sorry for me questioning her. I was like, I get triggered by dingleberries. I'm getting triggered right now by mosquitoes. Oh, there's Carla. We haven't seen Carla in a while. She's probably one of my Romanian friends on Facebook that keeps asking, my headache, concussion? I haven't had a headache. Oh my God, I think it's like 5 days. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking, you know what? Since I hurt my foot, my pain went to my foot. Yeah, Carla's stacked. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Since I hurt my foot, I haven't had a headache. The pain went to my foot. Or the pain in my foot is more than my head and it's just transferred. That's possible. Carla's a bot. Oh, now I'm sad. I thought maybe I no way. She's a bot? Well, why would she come on and just lead me down the road like that? So you're saying all those girls on Facebook, the Romanians that are saying they want to be my friends, they're bots too? Possibly, eh? Alright, great. Oh, I got a low battery. How can I have a low battery? It says I got low battery, guys. How good? Oh, I've been out here 69 minutes. You know what works with mosquitoes? Go in the house. Best thing. As soon as the mosquitoes bother you, go in the house. Yeah, 69 minutes. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do for supper. I got to go get this duck. That's what I got to do. The hurt duck. Because I know where he is. I know where he is. We can go get the hurt duck. The ducks have got to start going into the the dryer sheet. That reminds me, I got to call the appliance guy. Because I don't know when we're going to have some nice weather for me to do laundry. I'm in a bit of a dilemma right now for that situation. Because my spin cycle doesn't work. Because I got to get the washer guy here. I can hang soaking wet clothes out in the on the line, but you can't put soaking wet clothes in the dryer. It doesn't work. It's like dryers don't like that much water thrown inside them, eh? It's like, don't try it at home, kids. Come on. You know what I mean? It's sort of like taking, take a 2-gallon bucket of water and just throw it inside your dryer. You'll see how long it takes to evaporate. Oh yeah, I see the hurt little duck. Take my glasses off to go down this hill. I'm old. Doug, heel. I wish the ducks would go in like right now. I so don't want to play with them tonight. Like, seriously don't. I'm serious. I just found out of something today at a restaurant of mine just got bought by a buddy that I know, and I'm thinking I want to patronize him. As in order a pizza from... Yeah, I don't think Doug got this duck. I think this is a different duck. So did someone see Doug run this duck over? Did we have a witness to this today? Jackie, you're not old. None of us are old. What I'm going to order on my pizza, I have no idea. I have no idea. Probably just a meat pizza. I'm thinking I got to do something. I got to figure something out here. But Janie left a picture on my Facebook. Janie got what? A picture of Doug running over the duck? So there's evidence that I should beat Doug? So you're saying I should go get a big stick right now to pound Doug? A video of Doug running. Oh, Doug. Alright, that means I gotta beat Doug tonight. Why does he do this, man? It's like, I don't understand him. I don't, like, honestly, guys, I'm absolutely, I'm frustrated with the dog. I don't know what it is with him. Like, he walks around them and he's calm and everything, and it's like, it's like he knows they're supposed to be here, and anything else that comes here, he blows a gasket, and gets really aggressive. But he has absolutely no respect for the ducks. Like, his situational awareness of the ducks is non-existent. It's like, I don't know, I don't know how I'd even catch him. Like, I would literally have to put a shock collar on him and just sit there and wait for him to do it, to nail him when he's running over a duck. Oh, she's not really bad, but she's bad. Okay, duck. Okay, come down, come down. Duck. Oh, duck. Okay. Okay, Doug, go away. All right, I got a problem. Hang on. I had to take my glasses off to catch the duck. She's not really bad. She's got lots of energy. Come on, duck. Relax. Once again, tiny little duck. So small, guys. Like, oh, geese. Okay, I gotta walk around here. Yeah, so I don't know what it is. Like, it's like, but it's his instinct, eh? He just thinks that he's got to go on this protect thing, and it's like he doesn't care. It's like my instinct just says I need to go in this direction at a mad dog rate and take care of it, even though it's a crow or a killdeer or a fox or a coyote or cougar or whatever, you know. But just no respect for the duck. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. All right, duck. You got lots of food yet? I'm gonna take my glasses off to do a check, guys. Turn around, camera. So, see, they're better. Their limp's gone. There's a little bit less. That one's not doing too well. But those ones over there are doing better. The black and white one right in the corner, I could probably let him out. This little guy, not the best. But I don't think it's just injuries now. The team has got injuries. The duck intentionally stepped in front of Doug, so it's the duck's fault. See, the adults, see, that's the thing, okay? This is the thing about it. The young ducks is the problem. Oh, I'm burning up okay, I'm down to 10%. Didn't realize I was running the phone this much today. I only got 10% battery left. So we might not even be able to do a lock up here tonight, guys. I might have no video of locking the ducks up. Unless I go grab an iPad. I could do that too. Start a new stream. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Doug. Doug being a really bad dog. The breeders. That's it, the breeders. This doesn't happen with the breeders. The breeders seem to know to part the Red Sea in front of Doug. The young ducks don't. You know, it seems like the young ducks, when Doug comes in, they freeze, or what they do is they try to run towards him and go under him, type thing. You know, where at least with the adults, they actually get out of the way. You know, but they also, the neat thing about watching the adults, and I've seen this happen 3 times the last 4 days, is Doug rushing into the bush over there, and the adults following him. And I'm like, I watch them. I'm watching them, and they actually follow him into the bush, and they're all got their necks stretched out watching Doug in the bush. And it's like, it's the funniest thing, because it's almost like they know that he's going to do something for them, and it's like it's almost like they're sending him in. Hey, go in there. There's something in there, you know. And then they go in to watch. Is he getting something? It's like nosy. Yeah, that's what it is. They're nosy, but it's only the adults that do it, not the younger ducks. The younger ducks don't do it. It's just the adults. The adults know Doug. They're getting into position. I gotta move a camera around. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll move a camera around. We got threat of rain here. It's like this another one of these bad rainy days again. You know, like you don't know what's gonna happen. I'm going to move this camera facing the pen, and hopefully it doesn't rain while I'm doing this. Alright, I've got the camera out in the open, because I've got it in the Zika tent. Because I'm thinking that the iPad's going to, or the phone's going to die. Power cord hooked. The dog's healing really well here. Doug is fine. No, he's not in Virginia. He's sending me over the edge on this duck bowling thing, because he just keeps doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. It's driving me up the wall. It's very frustrating because I've caught him, guys, off camera doing it, and I have laid the boots to him. I've grabbed him, dragged him, and like, he knew that it was bad. And then he stopped it for like 3-4 days. He wouldn't do it anymore. And then he gets, he forgets. Like, I've actually caught him in the act, ran over, grabbed him, and shown him who's the boss and how he just crossed the line, so he knows. And then he doesn't do it, and he knows he's not supposed to do it. And then it just, it's like, it's harder and harder. Dog training for duck? Sure, Jessica. You realize that dog training is really for the owner, eh? It's not for the dog. My problem is I got distractions here. That's my problem. If it was just me, it'd be easy. But the problem is I got all these ducks, so I'm a little bit distracted with the ducks. So I'm not the best dog owner / dog trained owner, or trained dog owner. That's it. That's me. I'm crashing and burning. Doug is blowing his shoulder, his elbow, over crows and killdeers. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Wasting all that healing he did on his body to blow it on stupid birds. Oh, Doug, he probably should be in the slow bus. Short bus. It's a short bus. No, don't say slow. I'm triggered now, guys. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye. It's been 80 minutes, so I'm gonna lock the ducks up on the main stream, so you guys will see me do it. And Doug on a line. But then what happens if a fox comes in the yard and Doug's on a line? That's the problem, guys. See, I thought about that. I got the line right here. I'll show you. I'm not lying. Okay. I got the cable right here, right at the door. I had him tied, and then I thought to myself, what happens if that fox that's coming in at night appears over there and takes a duck out, and Doug is tied to the deck with this? Have you thought about that? Think all the way through? So it's like Doug's job is to run over there, and if he's chasing a fox, then he's allowed to duck bowl, or a coyote. It's like the needs of the many outneeds the needs of the few in that situation. But if he's tied, can't do anything. You follow me? A motion sensor camera that releases Doug's collar. A shock collar. I got one of those. But how does that fix that, Brian? I would have to sit here the whole day. And then I would get offended when I shocked him at the wrong time. Or Doug would be offended when I shock him at the wrong time. Plus, Doug knows what a shock collar is. Put it on him, and he shuts down. Like, I would have to catch. I caught him with the brown chickens, with the shock collar. I caught him, and he had the brown chicken. He was just about to close his mouth down to the brown chicken, and I zapped him. Never touched a brown chicken after that again. But that was a fluke that I caught him at the right time. That's the problem, is to catch him at the right time. So I would literally have to sit in quiet and wait. And then if I shock him, here's the kick part, guys. I shock Doug while he's doing a chase. But what if he takes that in his head that he's not allowed to chase predators? And because in his mind, maybe the crows, killdeers, foxes, coyotes are all in the same group. Nobody's allowed to be here. And then all of a sudden I shock him with because of a crow or a killdeer or whatever he's going after, and then he thinks, well, everything's allowed to be here. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying to override instincts. And dogs can't do selective instincts. It's all or none. You know what I mean? That's what makes them so good at their jobs, is their instinct kicks in and it's just gone. So I'm screwed. The dogs are screwed. We're all screwed. Live on YouTube. All right, talk to you later.